I'm not going to put Stuttering John's name in the title, but, maybe spread the word that we talked about him, okay?
Oh, tell everybody. Tell everyone about it.
Yeah. All right. What else do we have left here? Craigers, as they're calling you.
Tom Myers and Chris D'Elia.
Oh, we should end with Tom Myers, but Chris D'Elia is a quick one. Let's just play, because we watched a couple clips from Chris D'Elia. Maybe my prediction is wrong. I thought he would eventually put his special out on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't love the idea of giving Chris D'Elia money.
Right.
But his special might be worth watching because he talks a lot about cancel culture. And it's interesting, in this clip that he posted to TikTok, Chris has now taken it upon himself to find other people to cancel.
Oh, I now understand it. Army Major knew we were talking about this guy. And that's why he
No. He specifically said...
There is no statute of limitations on rape.
No, it's weird. He's specific. You're right. It applies here. He specifically said, "Let Craig know." He goes. This is what he said. I've heard what Craig's been up to. Just want him to hear something. Let that sink in.
I'm doing a documentary on Chris D'Elia. He must have heard.
I don't think that's what it was.
Ah, damn.
He kind of said. He said based on a lot of his behavior lately. That's what he said to me.
Let me tell you something. There is no statute of limitations on rape.
Yeah, well, that is good, though. Keep that handy. Because while it's a message for you, it is evergreen, I think.
We cover a lot of things where you can just hammer that button.
Yeah. So Chris D'Elia has taken it upon himself to find other people to cancel. And I guess he's going after Gordon Ramsay now?
Yep.
By the way, how the fuck has Gordon Ramsay not been canceled yet, for real? Like, he's a dick on 11 TV shows, and they've all been on a decade. Like, you have the footage, get him. He'll walk into someone's kitchen.
Because he swears at people?
So, Chris, I just want to be clear about this. You were canceled. And listen, whether the accusations are true or not, I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not an investigator. But these ladies said that, you forced them to suck your cock and things like that.
Let me tell you something. There is no statute of limitations on rape.
And you're now saying, who they should have gone after is the guy who yells on TV. Why are they so focused on me and my sexual crimes?
And he'll just be like, all right, who the fuck is in charge here? And then the guy in charge will come out and he'll be like, hey, it's me. And then Gordon Ramsay will take 2 pieces of bread and put it on the guy's ears. And he'll be like, you're a fucking bologna sandwich, mate.
Is that how that show is? I don't watch Gordon Ramsay.
He's talking about, I can tell you exactly what he's talking about. Gordon Ramsay went on one of the late night shows and did a sketch where he took 2 pieces of bread, put it on someone's ears, and called them an idiot sandwich.
Oh. Okay.
It was a joke it was Gordon Ramsay making fun of himself.
Okay, so Chris D'Elia is as original as Stephen Colbert now, apparently?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Fucking bologna sandwich, mate. Dude, and the guy will be like, you're right, I have been a bologna sandwich. Like, how's that okay? That's assault.
Well, I'll tell you what's not okay, Chris. And it's funny you bring up assault.
There is no statute of limitations on rape.
Thank you, Richard. That's what I was getting at, actually. It seems like if you want to talk assault, there might be some more credible accusations that you've never addressed, weirdly.
How does he not combust when saying that word?
Why would you bring up assault?
Why would that be a word you would ever utter?
And listen, if you want to say I'm a hypocrite because I think Louis got unfairly treated and Chris didn't, that's a fine opinion to have. But Chris has literally never addressed anything that's happened, and the charges are much worse.
And everyone that, all said they said yes to Louis, which is basically where the argument ends.
Well, I mean, and we get, I've seen Reddit comments and stuff of people saying hey, this woman was discredited, whatever. Chris has literally never addressed any of the claims. He came out and apologized and said, you guys, you caught me. I cheated on my wife. And it's yeah, that's not what the big issue was. And then a documentary and a Rolling Stone article came out. And again, if he refutes those and says they're bullshit, he pretended they didn't exist, which is a weird thing for an innocent man to do.
credit for him to still, selling out arenas, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing big theater. Like I always say, when he was here in Boston, he did the Wang Theater, which is like a 3,000 seat venue, I think.
Recently,
So,
he did. Oh, did we
yeah.
talk about this? That's fucking.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So good for him, I guess. But like, it's weird to accuse a guy of assault when there are stories, and the one that always sticks with me is that the girl was forced on her knees, and Chris said, "If you do everything I say, it'll all be fine," as she cried into his penis. That's a tough one to get over. I mean, sure, maybe Gordon Ramsay called someone a bologna sandwich once. But, glass houses, Chris.
Let me tell you something. There is no statute of limitations on rape.
Damn straight, brother.
Fucking weirdo.